Hello, this is your instructor, Dr. Carrasquel-Nagy, and I am going to walk you through everything you need to do to successfully complete Lesson 1. First of all, let me begin by saying that because this is a 5-credit class, you need to log in at least 1 hour a day. That would make it probably close to 10 hours a week of work. And remember that what I said at the very beginning, that this class is going to move very fast. So keep in mind, you're going for 5 credits, expect to work at least 10 hours a week. And at the same time, I want to remind you not to wait until the last minute on June 10th to try to do everything, because that is not how this class works. Learning a language takes time, practice, and every day, if you do a little bit each day, you will see that it's going to become easier as you go. Okay, so for Lesson 1, the first thing that I wanted to say is that the due date is June 10th. My recommendation is to begin studying the vocabulary as soon as possible. If making flashcards work for you, by all means, go for it. Log in to my Spanish lab and work through the entire lesson. There are lots of things, resources in there, tutorials that you can do before you complete any of the graded activities. If you have any questions, post them in the question and answers discussion area. Complete all the required lesson activities in my Spanish lab. Once you're ready, you will notice that there is a due date next to it. You can also check the dates in the calendar. 2 attempts are allowed for the preliminary lesson and only 1 attempt for the rest of the chapter. So make sure that you are sure that you are ready to go for the graded activities. Participate in the discussions, and you need to reply to all 3 threads in order to get full credit for this activity. And then take Lesson 1 at my Spanish lab. Only 1 attempt allowed. So if you see that there is a sequence in here, so let's go to my Spanish lab. I'm logging in as a student, and you will notice that as a student, the first thing you see here is the calendar. So notice that for June 10th, you have like a little clock in here, so that means that there are activities in there. So click on that, and you will notice that you have all of the assignments that are due on June 10th. Okay, so notice that you have text activities, okay, like you did for the preliminary lesson. In addition, you're also going to do, notice these ones with an S, these are the student activity manual. That is why it's called SAM. So you also have all of these activities are due. As soon as you're done with the e-text activities and all the e-SAM activities, you are ready to take your quiz. This is the last thing you will do for this chapter in all the graded activities in my Spanish lab. However, you should also notice that there are lots of things that you can look at here. So if you go to course materials before you do your graded activities, if you click on Capítulo 1, notice that you have a readiness check. You can see the text activities and the student activity manual. If you want to do the ones that are not assigned, that's fine. The only thing is that they would not be included in the grade book, but it will be good practice. Now, you also have additional practice in here. So notice all of the exercises that you can do by topic. If you want to review regular verbs, for example, you can go here. And you have extra practice of everything. You also have Práctica Oral. You have 2, you have 3 games. You have the video, and you also have flashcards. I encourage you to take a look at all of these things before you do your grade activities. Remember, in order to find the activities, you go to assignments and you look at June 10th, and when you click here, you will see all of the activities that are assigned. Okay? Now, let's go back to Desire to Learn now. If you have any questions, you can post your questions here in the questions and answers session for you. And here you have lesson 1, okay? And in lesson 1, you have 3 links. ¿Cómo estás? I am saying yo ahora estoy muy bien. ¿Y tú? ¿Cómo estás? Then reply to this one. The second one asks you, ¿qué estudias? ¿Qué estudias este semestre? ¿Cuántas clases tienes? ¿Cuál es tu clase favorita? The third link, share an interesting cultural aspect you learned in this lesson. Do not repeat the information your classmates use. English is allowed, okay? So you need to reply to all 3 links to get credit. So, like I said, so begin studying vocabulary lesson, work through the tutorials, complete the required activities, participate in the 3 threads of the discussion for lesson 1 in D2L, and take the quiz in my Spanish lab. Let me know if you have any question. Thank you.